you've got to be in it to win it, and you really do. And I tell you, I'd like to be in this new Star final right now. What a field of cars we have. The Cooper Flynn finds himself on pole. I told you he'd have some good run. I really hope he can get through this final. Jennings on the outside, then McDonald and Bayfield, Menzies and Spence, Francis, and I think that's Abby Peel, Abby Smith, Montgomery, the second of Montgomery cars, Herwig, Harris, Hedke, Dooley and Burgess. That's our field. Lights go green and we're away. Down into turns 1 and 2. It's Flynn and Jennings. Jennings gets the better of the start. Bayfield moves to the top with AJ McDonald down on the bottom.
Oh, a bit of contact there. Between McDonald and Bayfield through turn 2. Spence, though, off the pace on the exit, lost a lot of position and lost 4 or 5 places there. Tyson Jennings will lead lap number 1.
Not sure if there was an issue for the Spence car. It just slowed massively as he went on the inside of the racetrack, but he's got it going. But Jennings, your leader, from Flynn, Bayfield and McDonald. Those top 4 have gapped Menzies. And Spence again, struggling through turns 1 and 2. Drops back another spot. Montgomery and Smith battling down the back straightaway. Smith goes down the inside. But it's Jennings, your leader.
The battle for 3rd and 4th starting to heat up now between McDonald and Bayfield. As Flynn makes a bit of a mistake at the exit of 2, that invites McDonald to close the door in for 2nd spot as well.
Some lap cars down on the bottom of the racetrack forces our leaders to go high. McDonald gets a great drive out of turn 4, and he's going to run side by side with Cooper. Then flows the Bundaberg 17 up really, really low. The back end comes around. Can he hold on to it? He does. Flynn's back on the outside as Jennings gets further and further down the road.
Yeah, this is an ideal situation now for Tyson Jennings. Have the race lead to yourself and have the guys behind just battling away, wasting their own time. Meanwhile, the battles are going on for the mid-back here, Brendan. Montgomery and Peel battling it out. They're side by side.
Jennings made heavy contact with the turn 2 wall just then. It was pretty square contact. The car jumped sideways, but still a heavy, heavy hit. And let's let McDonald bite back into this. They've dropped Flynn now, who's got Bayfield for company as we zig and zag through the lap traffic.
Bayfield is closing significantly on a Carina Classic winner of Tyson Jennings. There's only a couple of car lengths separates the top 2 now. McDonald has given it everything he's got. Will the lap traffic have a play in tonight's feature race win?
You can bet it will. Jennings goes around Herwig, who gets all crossed up. The car bicycles, but he keeps it running. Luckily not to go over. But now our leaders coming up to a battle pack. Peel, Montgomery and Spence all battling for the same piece of track. Jennings wants to go down the bottom. Swaps to the high line, and great awareness from Tyson Jennings to get through there. McDonald quickly throws the car to get by some of the lap traffic before the corner. But there's a bit of a parking garage on the back straightaway right now.
Oh, Hedke and Harris get stuck together for a little bit. They were three wide, but luckily they clear before the leaders get there. Make it safe for the guys to come past. Well done to our leaders so far. They're keeping it nice and clean. As now Bayfield close in on Flynn for 3rd spot.
Oh, Smith gets all out of shape. Comes right across the front of Jennings, he's got to get out of the throttle. That lets AJ right on his hammer. So our top 2. There's nothing between them. AJ still in search of that first final win. He's been close a few times.
And he's hassled the back of the 33 car now. McDonald right on the back of Jennings. But the slow car Montgomery, they negotiate her well. And then once again, McDonald looks to the inside of Jennings on the inside of 3. Can't get it done there. Has to slip back in behind to get a run down the front straight. Jennings is so good off the corner. Then McDonald by the end of the straight just catches him straight back up.
So the battle's still on for 3rd as Flynn and Bayfield go by Abby Smith. And once again, AJ gets a good run. Coming up now to the Taylor Burgess car, the Bundaberg 61, who's doing a great job out there, holding a line.
Oh, we're going around in turn number 2.
Oh, it's the Montgomery car. The lights are going to go yellow.
Cannot catch a break tonight.
Wow, what a frenetic pace, guys. That is absolutely fantastic from our drivers out there.
Yeah, well said, Terry. These guys are lightning quick. Tyson Jennings set an amazing pace. McDonald catching him, though. It's going to be a tight finish here.
As I said, There's not much difference between them. Like there's probably maybe about an inch and a half in circumference, but makes a huge difference in the revs.
These are all things that your average Speedway racer has to take into consideration. And the Jennings team to lead us away. New Star final. AJ with a pretty much terrible start. He's lost about 2 car lengths from the start as Cooper Flynn looks to capitalise.
Mitch Bayfield is there as well. He'll want to get onto that podium and try and... Oh, McDonald all out of shape out of 2. As Menzies as well all out of shape in 5th position. Now here comes Anna Harris on the inside of Francis into turn 3. Can Francis hold a position? No. Harris gets a great run, gets out of shape through 3. Francis gets the car nice and straight. Good driving there.
Back to her leaders, and Jennings checked out once again. McDonald, Flynn and Bayfield. So these top 4 cars, 3 Lancers and a Mirage. They're up to our pack right now. They come to the slide car, but Anna Harris. Jennings goes by, then McDonald and Flynn and Bayfield. Menzies and Francis will be the next one, with Abby Smith struggling with the Bundaberg 25 tonight. Can't keep it off the infield. But it's all Jennings still.
And Spence comes flying onto the infield, loses the front bumper in the process. And there'll be a Hayley Spencer's race done as the battle for the lead tightens up once more. Breno, tight is the right word. For Tyson Jennings around the outside of a couple of lap cars.
And McDonald's goes with, look how much speed McDonald's carried through 1 and 2. The car looked like it went 20 kilometres faster through those 2 corners. And he got right up alongside of Jennings but couldn't capitalise next time by. So they go past the slower car of Burgess, blue flag in the air. What can AJ do?
More importantly, the white flag's in the air as well. 1 lap to go. Tyson Jennings, can he hold on? He's led every lap so far. He's got the hard charging AJ McDonald on his bumper. There's 2 corners left.
Oh, some lap traffic. What can McDonald do? Nothing. Jennings will take the win. AJ McDonald will get home for second. Cooper Flynn will hold on for third. Bayfield will get home for fourth. We'll go back to Menzies, Francis, and then I think it's going to be Abby Smith, your next one. And then back to Montgomery, Abby Peel, Cohen Herwig, Taylor Burgess, a great drive. Headkey, Montgomery, Duthie and Harris. So junior sedan New Stars turning it on. But again, a feature race win to Tyson Jennings. Give him a round of applause as he comes around, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't have it all his own way. Had to work for that one. 1 slip up and McDonald would have been straight through. And a big props to McDonald as well. That was a fine race.
I tell you what, I think Tyson Jennings might have just won the New Stars Fix It Auto Wreckers Series as well. So put your hands together for him. He's put in a tremendous season this season. Tyson Jennings is your winner. There was 17 points separating him from first place Mitchell Bayfield. Well done to Mitchell, who just didn't quite have the pace he needed tonight. Abby Smith was the one sitting in second. That would have all shuffled